Garou vs. Suiryu. This battle is being hyped up majorly by Murata as the two young martial arts masters stand off and prepare to spar. This is a pretty exciting moment for One Punch Man fans who have always wanted to see these two fight, see two martial artists who are incredibly powerful go at it and see what happens. And we're finally going to get it here in this chapter. Lots of great and detailed artwork here in this chapter, great poses and strong drawings. After all this time, we finally get to see Garou return and fight once again. The smoldering fist of justice. We got perhaps one of the most badass Saitama drawings here from Murata. I just love when he gives Saitama on the cover with this super strong pose with the chiseled muscles look like they're made of diamonds. Like, I love this drawing. This is such a beautiful cover here. Saving this one, chapter 236, Part-Time Bro, Part 2. And as we saw at the end of the last chapter, a dragon-level monster pops out and interrupts their fight, and Garou just went in to attack it using the combination technique of both bang and bomb, and he actually ends up obliterating this monster in one single attack. And this is great because it gives us a benchmark as to like what happened with Garou. How powerful is he after losing his monster form? I mean, look at that damage. He's supposed to just be a human with, I guess, maybe he still has some monstrified cells or something, but Lord, I mean, he eradicated, disintegrated a dragon level in a single attack. It almost seems like he hasn't lost any power at all. And while not all dragon levels are the same, we saw in the Monster Association arc how difficult those dragon level monsters were for all the S-rank heroes. And Garou just takes one out like it's nothing. So I guess that also kind of happens after you fight Saitama, after you fight an immovable object. Everything else just seems to be child's play. And Bang even comments how Garou has been polishing his skills without even telling Bang. He's been training and he's been practicing. We saw him meditating under the waterfall, so he's still getting stronger. And while this monster is getting obliterated, it lets out one final breath attack, and Garou was able to somehow dodge it mid-air, but the blast heads directly towards his moving truck, or his company's moving truck, with his employees in it. And unfortunately, it hits, and there's a giant crater in the ground, leaving Garou terrified as if he's gonna lose his job and he just lost his coworkers. It really seems like his coworkers could have used some extra protection. And speaking of protection, it's a great segue to our sponsor. Luckily for Garou, Suiryu is like Superman over here. He lifted the entire truck with the employees in it up on top of a building. And I'm like, what the heck? Isn't this guy supposed to be human? Like, I know he's strong. When he fought Saitama, he basically chopped the entire tournament platform in half. But he has abnormal strength, like superhuman strength, to just be able to lift an entire truck like that on top of a building like it's nothing. Garou has some excuses. He's been monsterfied before. His DNA has basically been changed, so I could believe him being that strong, but Suiryu, I don't know exactly what the explanation is for that. And in any case, the co-workers are so excited. Suiryu is playing it off like he's a celebrity. He's gonna take some selfies with them, tells them to go tell the ladies about him. And Garou is like, what the heck are you doing here, you bastard? And so they're gonna have this little face-off because Suiryu was actually sent by the Neo heroes to take out Garou, but he realized, like, this is just a guy doing his job. I'm not gonna just go attack him, so why don't we spar, because I wanna see Garou's strength as a fellow martial artist. And funnily enough, when he calls out that Garou is the hero hunter, Garou's co-worker completely freaks out because he didn't realize that he has been sitting next to and talking to and working with the great powerhouse, the hero hunter who was able to take out so many S-rank heroes. And he thinks that Suiryu is a madman for trying to challenge Garou. And Garou's like, well, what if I refuse? What if I don't want to? And Suiryu says, well, you owe me one. I just saved your job and your two co-workers. And then we get this raw shot here of Garou, muscles bulging, all these dark shadows. I love when Murata does that. You can just tell that the character is so powerful usually. And in fact, like, if you took away Garou's hair and his scar here, it would look like Saitama. Like, it would actually look like Saitama right there. Suiryu takes off his jacket and he like flexes and he gets ready. In the meantime, Bang is on top of a building watching the whole thing go down, and he's actually pretty curious to see the extent of Suiryu's strength. I'm sure he knows Suicho, the Void Fist Master, who is the grandpa of Suiko and Suiryu. And apparently Suiryu said that they were associates or friends, like they knew each other. I don't know if they ever battled, but I guess Bang is really curious to see like what this martial arts style is like. And we see Suiryu power up. He throws his crazy stances and he gets ready, and now Garou is going to actually do the same. So we have this like Wild West standoff between the two. A lot of standoff shots and poses and martial arts techniques as they get ready to go at it. These two young goats of the martial arts scene. Now, all the old martial artists are pretty much retiring or dying, and so this is the new generation. Suiryu versus Garou, the Void Fist versus the Fist of Flowing Water Crushed Rock. Well, actually, Garou knows like pretty much every technique almost. He just combined that one with Bomb's move. So look at this standoff shot here, wind blowing and everything. Murata really taking his time in this chapter here to emphasize the suspense for the battle that's about to go down. We've never really seen Suiryu battle an equal opponent. We've seen him battle way weaker people and Saitama and get wrecked. And we've seen Garou do everything. So after seeing Garou take out that dragon, the question is, could Suiryu have done the same if Garou didn't just charge in like that? And the final panel we get here is they clash. Suiryu throws both an elbow and a knee, and Garou like punches both of them and counters it. And unfortunately, that is the last panel, so we're going to have to wait till the next chapter in 2 weeks to see how this fight is going to turn out. But I have a feeling that Murata is going to work really hard on this chapter. I mean, you could tell that he put a lot of work into the suspense of building up this fight. I don't know if it's necessarily like a huge fan fight per se, but Garou is definitely a fan favorite. I mean, this is more exciting than a lot of the stuff we've seen lately, so I'm pretty pumped. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Don't forget to check out Surfshark with my link in the description, and I'll talk to you soon for the next video.